Don't roll your eyes. Do not roll your eyes, Mitch,
I'm
about
rolling
planes.
my eyes because I would have loved to see the planes that we were going to talk about, but nope,
Dude,
I was in a tin
I
can. So
I was sitting on my front lawn on a blanket, looking west, a little northwest, towards Wheat Ridge, where I heard they were going to fly over. And so I am looking that way, and I see like just a ton of planes, but they are far. They are like 2,000 millimeter far. Like there's not a lens on Earth that will get you where you need to go. So I'm watching these planes pass by way over like Wheat Ridge, then maybe Golden, and then there was a helicopter hovering above us. Like video, I don't know what they were doing, kind of just keeping an eye out for where they are. And they never like I just watched the helicopter go like this, and they never came anywhere near us, at least from what I saw. So I didn't see a single plane like within maybe 6 miles of us.
yeah,
So
I haven't even seen like pictures other than one that my friend sent me, but
it's funny you mentioned a picture because our boy Rick here, he had a cool picture. And so I asked him if we could share it. And so I'm going to pull it up on Facebook again, and we'll share his photo, and you can tell me, what kind of plane it is, because I know you're all about these planes. So here's the photo by our good customer, Rick O'Shea. Let me see if I can share this screen. It is a badass looking plane. So Facebook. So look at that thing.
oh yeah, that is
Look at
awesome.
that.
That wasn't today, was it?
I think it was.
Oh, that was today. Oh wow. Um, yeah, I don't know that one by heart. I know what it was. I know it was a training plane for World War II. That's what they trained on in the beginning, but
Yeah.
forget the name. I know more about the jets and
Mm-hmm.
some prop stuff, but
Rick said it's a PT-17.
PT-17.
It's a pretty bad ass looking plane, if you ask me. And so you said that there were original Thunderbirds in this thing too?
Yeah, F-84s, I think.
F-84s. What is it? Is it like look like a fighter jet kind of, or what?
Oh yeah,
It
yeah,
does? Huh. Interesting. They were shiny. There were a lot of shiny planes.
yeah. The
When they
F-84s
were
would have had more of a polished aluminum look
sure.
than like they're white now. The Thunderbirds are white, but the older style were. I know they did F-84s and F-86s, and I thought they were gonna have F-86s because my friend was like, "Original Thunderbirds are gonna be here," and I was like, "I don't know that I've ever seen an F-86 like in general. I don't know
A
how many
T
of those are
a
flying, but
T-33.
T-33, that's another training jet, I believe.
They had like the original Thunderbird, like rink side at the outdoor game.
Oh yeah,
Oh wait, he says there's another picture of the birds. Hold on, let me see if I can find it here. Oh, now I'm just cruising Rick's page. Look at this. Oh, there we go. Look at that thing. There we go.
yeah, that's the one of the OGs.
Look at that.
And the
That's
good old
awesome.
P-51.
Yeah. There was some interesting there, it's an interesting sky today. I'm glad that there's cool clouds in these photos too, Rick. How close were you to like were you guys out by the airport where they took off?
Yeah,
Rick?
that's a great sky behind that one.
Mm-hmm. It's like a painting. It's like the perfect like air jet like dictionary picture of a Thunderbird. That's pretty sweet. He was at top of Clement Park.
Man, I'm super bummed I didn't get to see that.
Yeah.
not making me depressed.
So, yeah, you should have quit. You should have quit your job a week earlier.
I know.
You could have been out there with Rick and Flip.
I know, and we got more F-16s tomorrow.
Yeah, that's going to be in the afternoon, huh?
Yeah, but I'll probably still be. I wasn't done today until 4. So
yeah. And this was shot on. If we're gonna talk gear real quick, this was shot on Rick's D500 with a Tamron 150 to 600 G2. That's what Vinny Castilla would say, crispy dog. So
yeah, I like that a lot. That's a really good shot. I have no complaints.
Yeah, digging it. So thanks for letting us share your plane photos from today, Rick. If anyone else got cool plane photos, just leave a picture of it in the comments below. So, but we were kind of gonna but like hit on underwater photography. Not that we're like experts or anything, but maybe we just wanted to find photos that we liked.
Yeah, we just want to talk about pictures we see that we think are cool underwater. I don't know that we can really, I guess being underwater counts, or shooting
in water
underwater behind glass, like, if there's a aquarium or something, you could
that would count too.
Yeah, I know. I guess I've heard some people say like, oh, that doesn't really count, but I don't know. I've seen some really, really good pictures out of aquariums.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many different little angles you can get with like a macro or something in a aquarium like that. But
yeah, and like you got pretty decent lighting in the aquarium.
Lighting's always wild in aquariums, so especially with like jellyfish or something where they're like super bright and everything else is dark.
Was it Dave? Here's another David. I know a lot of David underwater photographers, but David I don't know how he messes up his last name. Chemin, or is it Kemin? CH. I don't know what it makes, but we were going to show off a couple of photographers that we like. I've always followed this one photographer out of Canada. His name is Dave Sanford. He's also a really great sports hockey photographer. I think he does some basketball too every once in a while. But his stuff from underwater is just amazing. So let's pull it up. And I should have just hit him up and said like, "Hey Dave, let's talk about your underwater stuff." But he's always just got these massive scenes.
Yeah, that is, those sun rays are just, they kind of sell that whole image.
Right. It's like it's pretty crazy.
When do you when you watch a nature show and they get to the whale portion, and they show the baby whale with the mom, it's like, that's like my favorite part of the show. That's pretty intimidating.
You're like they're just like hanging out together.
Yeah, the whales are just chilling, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. Somehow he framed a shark with fish, which not the place I want to be.
Would you get in the water with a great white?
If I'm able to frame a shark with fish that it's about to eat, like, wow, too close for me. But these things aren't like, they don't just like go right after you.
I'd go for it. I'd go in there.
You would?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like I don't think I wish we should have asked him. He's in South Australia, so maybe Glenn knows. But Glenn, do these things go after you? Like, or if they're not chum in the water, maybe they're a little more, calm, if that's a word.
I find this more inviting than the moose.
Really? You would rather be by a great white shark underwater?
Yeah.
Than near a moose?
Yep.
I mean, depends how close. If you're this close to a moose, you're screwed. There's no way.
I just feel like we only lose 2 to 3 people a year.
There we go. Boom. Only 2 to 3 people. Are they chumming the water out there in Port Lincoln?
What's the rate by moose?
That's true. Higher. I mean, you think it's higher?
Yeah, I bet it's higher.
So I love moody, contrasty, dark, like underwater stuff. I'd love to see this on like metallic paper or like or just a really nice glossy paper. It'd be so cool.
It would look really good. That is a nice one. I like that one a lot. That one could definitely go on a wall.
For sure. I've been not many moose in Australia, Glenn.
Aha! You guys lose 2 to 3 people a year by sharks, and we also lose 2 to 3 people by moose. So
is that a fact?
That's what Google says.
People die from moose attacks per year.
But that includes vehicle collisions as well. So if you hit one with your car and then you...
Yeah, that's true. On average, 2 people are killed every year in collisions with moose.
Well,
that's pretty crazy.
That's with a car, though. That's not just a moose coming after you.
True.
So.
Well, get this, 89% of the moose die at the scene. That is the crazy stat. But yeah, so I printed some stuff. I ordered some prints. I needed big prints, and right now the lab's not doing big prints, so I went through another lab to do the prints. And so I'm in this like printing mood now. So I've been looking at different types of paper and whatnot, and I just would love to see this photo on a really like glossy paper.
Glenn, I find that hard to believe that you guys haven't lost a single person to a car accident with a great white.
It's hilarious. Glenn, you want to come on the show tomorrow?
Yeah, you should come on the show.
Just have Glenn on the show tomorrow.
I know. I was thinking about that
earlier. Wake up a little earlier and have your morning coffee just a little earlier. We
could go on a little later.
Yeah, we could go on a little later. 5:30, which is what time in Australia? I mean, I don't know. Let's plan on it. I'll message you, Glenn. We'll have you on tomorrow if you're up for it. Sweet. Glenn is our special guest tomorrow here on Camera Shop Talk. You heard it here first. All 3 of you. But he said this time is fine for him. So I love Dave Sanford's work. He also got featured on like Petapixel and all those other blogs for his wave photography. And so, but it's not your normal waves. It's like Arctic storms on the Great Lakes. So this is Lake Erie, which had to be so cold.
Yeah. I can feel the cold.
Mm-hmm. And he might not be in the water during this, but they're still pretty gnarly waves.
Yeah, I would print that one too. That's a great one.
Yeah, he's got some killer wave shots. Let me see here. Yeah. Hello. Good morning. Good night.
It's almost smiling though. It looks kinder.
Look at this thing. This is a killer shot too. It's like ominous.
Yeah, that is awesome.
So where's his here we go. They're not as dirty looking. They look like it could be an ocean, but it is the ocean. Never mind. Ugh. I was wrong. So if you haven't checked out Dave Sanford stuff, check it. It's pretty clear. I love when people light things and they have like the sky and the ocean.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what are some places in Colorado you could do underwater photography? I've always wanted to take a camera out to Dream Lake and hit it at like a beautiful sunrise, be half in the water, half under the water. It would be killer.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You don't see it very often.
Where else would be cool? I don't know. I've always wanted I guess they're not really underwater, but I definitely want like, I think I mentioned this the other day, but like action river rafting shots. But if you could get one from the water level with a pro level camera, not like a GoPro shot or something where it's like stuck to the oar or something like that.
Yeah, like you've got a big camera and it's like they're flipping in front of you. That would be sick.
That's what I would like to do.
see a lot of cool fly fishing shots, half in the water, half out of the water.
Yeah.
I like a good fly fishing shot like that.
Yeah, fly fishing, I'm interested in doing that. It just looks fun to just stand in the river.
Yeah. It's super relaxing. I'm from Las Vegas, the home of no natural lakes, and so there was a lake down the street from us that was like concrete, and they just like put water in it and some fish, and I don't think I ever caught a fish there. Then when I went to college in Grand Junction, there's the Mesa, which is the world's largest flat top mountain, and it's got a bunch of moose and wildlife, but also a ton of lakes. So I actually the only time I've ever caught a fish was fly fishing. It was great. We have a great fly shop down the street that comes into the camera shop all the time. All their employees and the owner, I think it's Anglers All.
Yeah, Anglers All.
Yeah, Anglers All. So go there. They know everything about fly fishing.
There's a ton of lakes in Nevada, so they're just all dry.
They're all a lot of dry. And there's Lake Mead. The catfish have like 16 eyes. You can catch those catfish with your hands. Basically, you just throw popcorn in the water and then poof, just grab catfish. What's for dinner? That doesn't count though. It's kind of gross too. So
I know one lake in particular I'd love to go to in Nevada. That's Area 51.
Oh, Area 51. I mean, Nevada's got a lot of lakes up north.
I do just the salt flat in general would just be really cool to go to. I've never seen one.
There's the big salt flats in Utah.
Yeah.
So those would be good ones to go to. Graveyard there. What's going on?
But yeah, underwater photography, man, it's no joke. It's totally different different level of skill because you've got an exceedingly hostile material surrounding your camera all the time. So, and then light act's different, and focusing is probably way messed up, and your white balance is all changed. I know just about like every underwater photo that I've seen that's like really good, the color is altered like a ton because cameras always struggle with shooting color well and accurate underwater. But it looks like a ton of fun though. I mean, it's a whole different world. I don't really think it's oversaturated either. I think there's a lot of really creative things left to be done with underwater photography. So if you're trying to stand out, go ahead and get it's not cheap, but get underwater
even the Olympus Tough camera is a pretty dope camera.
Yeah.
It shoots the last like 2 or 3 versions have shot raw, and their microscope, like macro mode, is ridiculous. You can literally lay it on the table and it focuses on the paper that's underneath you. It's crazy. You could like take macro shots of like newspaper articles and just be like close up on the words. It's nuts. So if you're trying to get into underwater photography cheap and you're okay not leaving, or you're okay leaving your camera at home, you should buy an Olympus, or those Fujis are pretty cool too.
Yeah, you could actually that was like one of my first cameras was a camera just like that. It was like an underwater.
I think the new Tough series cameras shoot 4K video too.
Solid stuff. Those aren't expensive either. I think they're like less than $300, aren't they?
Yeah, it's like $350 maybe.
Yeah.
$300.
Not super heartbreaking either if something happens.
Exactly. And you can add like ring lights to the front. They have like little adapters and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a whole setup. If I were to go on like an adventure to like Hawaii or something like that, and I would definitely have one in my bag just to be able to dunk it into the water and take pictures.
Yeah. And it fits in a pocket too. So
exactly. Super small. And you could drop them from like 9 feet or something like that. So this has just been an ad for the Olympus Tough camera, everyone. We have a couple at the store. I almost cussed. Yeah, this is underwater stuff. I always wanted to get it. Maybe I'll just message Dave and be like, "Hey, man, you want to come on the show?" Maybe he'll.
We should.
We only spent like 4 days.
If anyone who is watching wants to come on the show, you can message us, and we don't have to ask you. You can ask us if you want to come on. And then and if anybody's watching who can think of anyone good for us to have on, that'd be great, because we're looking for people.
We're looking, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to find someone to come on the show. What, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week? Because you're gonna be in the greatest state of all.
Oh, I know. But I mean, I could still have my computer with me, so I could probably still do it. But
probably could.
At least one of the
if you wanted to break. Yeah.
What am I going to do? I'm going to be.
We have to keep the.
I'm going to be like hardcore quarantined in one room in my house when I get home. So.
Got to keep the record going, you know.
Yeah. I'll do it from the garage in the Jeep.
From the
special edition.
Yeah. This is our 40th anniversary. This is our 40th show in a row. 40th show in a row, people. That's dedication.
Of our regular schedule, because we don't do
our regular schedule. We don't do Saturday, Sunday, but
yeah, you're right. We haven't really like missed or just been like, nah, let's not do it.
It's been fun. We almost didn't do it a couple days ago because I was like, I'm not doing this. And then that
ended up being one of our better ones too.
It was, yeah. I was deep into in the Call of Duty world.
We did get a win yesterday. If anybody was concerned with our Call of Duty skill.
Yeah, Mitch and I just go on to play Call of Duty one game a day, and we win that game, and we say, good enough. So I was go ahead.
I didn't really have anything that important to say.
Okay. I've been looking at my girlfriend's cactus, little succulents, all these succulents she has. And then the light hits them so nicely that I almost want to like grab a macro lens and do little portraits of these.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah.
I've got succulents too, so that could be a photo challenge.
Your succulents should meet my succulents.
I don't want to go any further with that. So one of my favorite YouTube channels about photography, which I'll plug it again. I can't give this guy enough good credit. Thomas Heaton on YouTube. Just a great channel to watch. But he had in his latest episode, he listened to some Norwegian photographer who put out it's called the 1,000 Step Challenge, and you basically you have 1,000 steps from wherever you live, like from your front door, to get a picture, and you have to land exactly at 1,000 steps, and you have to take a good picture there. And I think you have like
counting.
Well, I think you can download like an app on your phone or something to count your steps.
Well, your app kind of estimates.
Well,
you know.
Okay, there's not a referee, but the point is to plop yourself in a position you wouldn't have put yourself in and try to get a good picture. I think we should do that. I think we should do that.
We should do that. I'll walk 1,000 feet tomorrow morning. No, I'll be at the camera shop. Maybe I'll walk 1,000 feet tomorrow evening from my place.
1,000 steps.
1,000 steps. I'll walk 1,000 steps from my place, and we'll see what's there.
And you can use whatever you can. You don't have to be like. You can use whatever gear you want. So.
Yeah. Oh, sweet. Glenn's been walking 1,000 steps a day since lockdown started. Now he's got no idea where he is. I mean, my legs are like probably super weak because usually I'm doing what? Usually during do you ever keep track
of my steps? Of steps?
Yeah. Your phone does it for you, but usually I put in about 10,000 steps at the camera shop, which is about 3 miles.
That's just going back and forth to check on film orders.
Yeah, that's true. So I'll walk about 3 miles a day inside the camera shop, but and then if I have a baseball game after, that's another like 10,000, 12,000 steps I'll put in. So I'll
And
walk about
that's
8.
kind of more extreme than normal because you're going like up and down bleachers. So.
Right, and then it counts. Like opening day last year, I did 25,000 steps and like 20 flights of stairs. It was pretty crazy. My feet were super sore the next day. Nike, where's my sponsorship?
Yeah, I'm sore like every day now.
Yeah, you probably do a lot of steps.
I hate it.
Well, you only got what, 2 days left?
Two more days. Almost
more
not
days.
even today because I went straight through my alarm.
Oh, did you? And were you almost late?
I was definitely late, but I got there before the trucks left.
Yeah.
So I still got like a full route and I still did the whole thing. But
sweet.
I was really cranky.
I'm enjoying this. So I was King Supers today, and I don't normally buy soda. Actually, I've had probably 5 sodas in the since like September. But on the end cap there was a Dr. Pepper and cream soda mixed together. And I love cream soda and I love Dr. Pepper. And so basically this is Dr. Pepper cream soda, and it's like cream soda. There's no hint of Dr. Pepper.
Gosh,
cream soda
false
is very
advertising.
Yeah.
Well, no shout out for them, right?
Well, I mean, I just did it, but it's still good because it tastes good. It tastes like tasty soda. Upset that it's kind of like that. So, but tomorrow we're back at the camera shop, I'm back at the camera shop, and I think our fun and loving coworker Paul's going to be at the camera shop tomorrow with me. So if you're in the area and you know what you want, you can message us here on Facebook or email us or knock on the door. And we're serving one person at a time. So, but you're not going to come in, and we're not going to let you come in and walk around.
What are the hours again?
10 o'clock to 1:30 tomorrow. And then next week, we're going to extend our hours and days of operation. So it should be exciting. We'll have we're not going to feel like it's normal, but it's going to be sweet. Boom, boom,
back
boom.
to life, baby.
Dun, dun, dun. So it's exciting.
It's gonna be fun having Glenn on tomorrow.
Glenn, what should we talk about with you tomorrow, Glenn? I know you shoot a lot of Tamron, and you like your think tank bags, and you like your Black Rapid strap. So maybe we could talk about all those things. Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan.
He's like, yes. And then next week we'll try to have Jessica on. She travel portraits. Okay.
I'm cool with that. I like travel portraits.
Travel portraits. And then next week we'll have Jessica on. She had some family stuff come up, so she had to bail on us tomorrow, but she'll be on next week. We'll talk about storm chasing. I was looking at the forecast, and I was like, I don't know. Seems kind of stormy tomorrow and Saturday, so maybe she's just gonna go storm chase.
Well, today
the
clouds look great today.
It was pretty nasty and dark over north there.
Like while I was driving, I was like, I just want to shoot the contrast. Yeah. There's all the trees are all fully bloomed now, and they've all got their leaves, and the sun peeks through, hits that, and then you've got this dark cloud. It's like my favorite thing. Yeah. I never get to shoot that though. That always happens when I'm unable to shoot it, and I'm like,
it's pretty crazy. Like the sunset last night was supposed to be epic, and it just flopped. At least that's what all the apps I use said. It was like red, 80% chance of a great sunset near you.
How reliable is that Sunset WX site? Because it seemed pretty cool when you showed it to me.
You just can't just put it out there, man. It's a secret. All right. I don't tell anyone about that. I told you about it. I told like 3 more people. I have to go back and erase what you just said because I don't want everyone knowing when a good sunset's going to happen. But
They happen like every day in Colorado.
I know, but I don't know. I'd say the app is probably like 60% accurate, so it's not something you should like rely on.
It's
But
like oh, have your gear ready kind of thing.
yeah, it gives you the website that we're talking about gives you you know what they think is going to be the outcome of the sunset or sunrise, and so it kind of estimates what the color is going to be like, not the types of color, but if there's going to be any color at all. And so I would say always like risk going to shoot the sunset, because if you risk going to shoot a sunrise and it tells you it's going to be popping, like, and it's only 60% right, like you're going to be severely disappointed often. Like, and you're going to be waking up super early for sunrise. Like there's a couple of times, and it's not the most detailed map. It kind of just gives you this blotch of like red over half of Colorado, and you're like, okay. But like, and then you try to like zoom in and like place the map over. It's like, where's Estes Park or where's Rocky Mountain National Park, to see if it's worth getting up early to go hike for an hour and a half and drive for 2 hours to get to Dream Lake to catch a great sunrise.
Yeah.
You know? So, but once in a while, it's worth it. So I've been using this app called, well, I haven't been using it, but I downloaded, and it's interesting. It's called Sky Candy.
I tried to see if that other one that you mentioned had an app, and I saw that one while I was looking for it.
Yeah. And so it says we have a 24% chance of a beautiful sky at sunset. so don't get out your seat, folks. But
24% is still a chance.
Yeah, man. But last night it was supposed to be like lit, and the clouds were beautiful. It was awesome sky, but it just wasn't. It wasn't what I wanted it to be. Obviously,
all the more reason to defy the odds.
Yep.
Just like baseball. I hate baseball stats. I hate them. I think
baseball stats.
Yeah, I don't listen to baseball stats. And somebody's like, "Oh,
there's so many stats in baseball. That's the problem."
That's part of the issue too. But it's like
all these acronyms that I still like. Every year is a new acronym. I'm like, what? What?
With the sky, I don't know. My number one rule with sunsets or sunrises is: are there clouds? Right. Or are you up for trying? Then you should go.
You definitely should look at the horizon, especially in Colorado. If there's clouds on the mountainsides, for sunset, like you're most likely not going to get a sunset.
But if there's any kind of break and you get there before the sunset, then you get the light rays coming through the clouds over the mountains, and that looks really good too. It might not be a sunset per se, but the light might do something interesting as long as there's all kinds of different clouds. I love to, I mean, I don't do it nearly enough or at all right now, just because I'm trying not to break my car. But when the clouds are like totally covering the mountains, like that's when I want to go hiking up in the mountains, because you can't really tell exactly how high up they are, and if you get to the top of the mountains and they're all below you, that's like the best thing.
That'd be sweet. Yeah. So if you get above the clouds and then there's like another set of clouds high above those clouds, and they start hitting, you know, or sunrise or something, that's like the ultimate.
That is the ultimate. So, that's why we all need pilot licenses, so we can just go up there and get every sunset.
Just go up there. That'd be nice.
That's what would happen if drones didn't have a ceiling, like a governor on them. They're only allowed to go 400 feet, most of them. That's all I would do. Just send it all the way above the clouds. And
yeah, that'd be sick. Did you see the drone footage of the Blue Angels just zooming by?
No. Did they go right past the drone?
Oh man, you're gonna be so angry. All right, I'm pulling up the Petapixel article. Here's the picture. Oops. Hold on. This is just the craziest thing I've seen in a while. But look at this thing. That's a drone photo. All right. And so I'm going to bring you here. Let's play this real quick. Hold on. Are you ready? Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready? Should I make
Mhm.
this big? Should I make it take up the screen? Here, hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Full screen. Look at this.
If it wasn't planned, then I don't condone it.
That thing, that is the dude. No way. So supposedly like they found the person who flew that drone up there. That dude screwed.
Hardcore screwed.
Hardcore screwed. I couldn't believe how close that. I mean, oh, imagine and don't imagine, but imagine if that drone had hit one of those planes.
Well, if it struck the wing or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
the F-18 wins. But the
Yeah.
if that got sucked into the intake, that could have been a bad news bears.
Mm-hmm.
But
it had props, so it must have been a big
yeah.
camera on it.
Well,
Unless
most
they
of
had a
the
wide angle
DJIs can see. They see their props in the
Oh,
shot.
did they?
That looked like it was
Okay.
probably a DJI or something. But
Okay. You know more about drones than I do, so.
But yeah, that's go away, sir.
Yeah, that dude could ruin drones.
That would have ruined two things. That would have ruined all these flyovers that we keep getting,
right?
Which are great, and
yeah,
I love them. And it would have ruined drones even more than they're already ruined. So, thanks, buddy, for doing that. But
yeah, thank you. So yeah, keep your drones out of the sky when the F-16s are coming around. So the F-16s are flying tomorrow, but they're not really, flying over Denver, right? They're going to the western slope.
Yeah, but they're taking off from Buckley, and there's a lot there that you can go to, and chill out and watch them take off. So it's arguably, in my opinion, more fun to watch them take off because they're louder and closer. So
yeah, yeah. I'll be at the camera shop and you'll be working, so we're not going to see that obviously. But maybe
if anybody here wants to go,
go to Buckley Air Force Base, watch them take off.
Rick could go. I don't know what Rick is doing, but Rick had some great shots.
Yeah. We should go taking pictures of the birds taking off. Whoa, my hair is out of control there. Keep the hat on.
Oh my God. I was actually really happy I had this much hair today. Yeah. While I was delivering, I was in this really dark apartment building, and I'm setting a package down in front of somebody's door. And this building has like street lamps in it in the hallways, like they tried, and it's so like it was really dumb. But there were actual street lamps like on posts, and then there were also ones that were like mounted to the wall, and I'm like taller than all of them, and so I go to come up and I'm like rushing, and so I like 100% just threw my head straight into one of these like metal light fixtures, like while I'm like stepping up like full force, and I thought I was gonna be like definitely bleeding from my head. I just got a bump, but I was like, I think my hair actually cushioned that.
You weren't in the middle of a pandemic and hadn't had a haircut in a long time, you might have been concussed.
I also wouldn't be working at Amazon. So.
That's true. So it would never have been in a situation.
If I had only quit a week earlier.
You would have had a lot more fun this week.
Yep, that's what I was thinking that whole time. I was like, oh my God, I'm the worst at timing. Anyways, we'll come back with more stuff to talk about with Glenn tomorrow. We're going to talk about travel portraits, which is something I like to talk about because I'm assuming we're going to talk a lot about lenses then. So, it's always fun to talk about lenses.
We can nerd out.
Yep. And then eventually we'll talk about storm chasing when we get to that, which was also that'll be exciting too. And then and thanks. I know the last two episodes have been a little lacking on photography talk, but
but we still have an all-time high in viewership. This show just keeps getting better. What will the producers and directors do next? No one knows.
Add explosions.
They don't know. Oh no! Way to rub it in, Ted. Ted just comes in at the end of the show, say, "Hey, sorry if I missed it, but did you guys get any good plane photos?" Well,
no,
Ted,
but Rick did.
Rick did.
Yeah.
So here, we'll show you one more time. Ted, we're just giving you a hard time. They didn't come anywhere near my house. I saw them off in the distance, but Rick got some cool shots. So Rick, Ted, Rick O'Shea, he's one of our customers. This is shot on a Tamron 150 to 600 and a D500. So we love this photo. It's pretty sweet. And then we back out, boom, and go down. He also got a cool one of this old U.S. Army airplane. So we didn't get any photos, but a lot of good people got good photos. So see, yeah, Ted, they were like 6 miles from my house. I saw them like literally over the mountains. But this isn't from the airport either. This is from Littleton, right near the Columbine Memorial. So pretty crazy they came that close. Yeah. That's also probably at 600 with a crop, but still looks sweet.
Yeah, I mean, at least somebody got some great ones and then sounds like this is becoming a little bit of a trend, so maybe more chances in the future.
Yeah, so. Who knows what they'll put in the sky next?
A bunch of hot air balloons.
Oh, that would be, dude, a hot air balloon float would be sick. I think it's too hot now. Hot air balloon float. Well, they'd have to do it early in the morning because you need to have needs to be cold for the air. Supposedly, I don't know. I'm not an expert. I just stayed at a Holiday Inn last night, but I know that in warm climates you don't normally see hot air balloons go up. My girlfriend went to the one down in New Mexico, and she says the coldest she's ever been.
I think you can fly them in the summer.
Right, but it has to be early in the morning or something like that. I don't know.
What's anybody doing? They're all stuck.
That's true. They should just put them all up. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I've always wanted to go see the hot air balloons in New Mexico. I think the camera shop actually, we were like rummaging through the camera shops, like the depths of the camera shop, and I saw like an Englewood camera Canon promotion where like Englewood camera and Canon went down to New Mexico for the hot air balloon festival, and they had their own little booth together. It must have been like in the 80s, I think.
Hey Canon, can we do that again?
Yeah, can't. Okay, I'm biting my tongue. But that would be sweet, right?
That would be awesome. Although that's like the one thing I'll never fly in.
The hot air balloon?
No.
No?
No. I think they're cool. I'd love to shoot them from the ground, but no. It's just like the moose thing. There's something.
Okay.
I can't.
Something up.
I'll go in a blimp. Blimp, you can steer. You can steer a blimp, but the balloon, it just. I know you can steer hot air balloons, but I know you can, but it's like. It's mentally, I'm looking at it like, just no. I don't want to go in.
Your mom wants to make sure that you're back for the Storm Chaser episode.
Well, if we do it while I'm home,
Pam, how fast is your Wi-Fi?
I'm bringing our internet was good enough, and I can bring my computer and we can just do it. Yeah. So
that'd be sweet.
My audio will suck, but
does mine sound okay? Because it's just these headphones now.
Yeah, you sound fine. So
yeah, so you'll sound fine too. Why don't you just take the Rode mic with you?
I don't want to take this on the plane.
Oh, okay.
I'm not like checking a bag or anything. I'm just.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because I gotta whatever I take with me has to fit in Hayden's car when we're driving back. So I have to.
Right, you're moving your girlfriend out here.
Yeah.
This is a important step in your life, Mitch, and we're all a part of it.
Yep. I don't care who knows. This is the conversation I have with everybody anyway. They're like, come to the store. Hey, when's your girlfriend coming out here? Oh,
yeah.
Week. Another couple months.
when I started Englewood Camera, I got dumped for the girl. I moved out to Denver for, and then a couple of the customers found out, and then one would come in every day and ask, "You have a new girlfriend yet?" And it was just like so embarrassing. I was like, "No, I don't." But yeah, that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, a long time ago, because now you're living with your girlfriend. So.
Yeah, now we have a brand new fancy apartment that maybe one day, if we have nothing to talk about, I'll give you all a tour. Right now we have blank walls. There's nothing on our walls. I have to open them.
I also have blank walls. That's like the first thing I want to do when she gets here is start talking about what we're going to put on the walls.
You got to decorate, man.
Yeah. You
got to hang art, hang photos.
I don't have anything but this stormtrooper, which scares me half the time. Getting up at 3 a.m. and I see this person. I'm like, oh, it's the stormtrooper.
It's funny.
All right.
I feel like we tried to sign off like 10 minutes ago, but we didn't.
That's all right.
So now we're going to sign off.
We're Midwestern syndrome. Okay.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everyone.
We have peak followers right now. Everyone's still watching. We're gonna head out though.
Let's do the 1,000-step thing. We're gonna.
So we're gonna do this, Ted. You can participate too. Anyone watching can participate. How's the challenge go again, Mitch?
Here, let me just link that video or send you the link to that video. And
so basically, you walk 1,000 steps from your house in any direction you want, and then you have to find something cool to take a photo of, and that's the challenge every day. So,
whoa. I always have to use this for work, and the settings are always.
I hope the liquor store near my house is 1,000 steps away.
Here it is. So I'm gonna send you.
You'll send me the text. You're gonna send it to me in text.
Yeah.
All right, and then I'll put it in the comments for all of you to click, and then tomorrow, if you'd like, put your photo in the comments of this post, and we'll share it.
The channel that he's linking to is like one of my favorite channels anyway. You should give it a look on some of those videos, because I think you can learn a lot from that guy, and it just looks like fun. And you can kind of do whatever you want with it, but interesting.
Yeah.
So we'll both try that. Are we trying to have that done like by tomorrow? I'm gonna have to do it.
Sure, we can do that. You want to do it tomorrow? We can have one by tomorrow.
All right, I'm gonna have to do it like right now.
Yeah, me too. I got to make dinner, and then I have to go watch the next 2 episodes of The Last Dance before the last ones come out this Sunday.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's all about Michael Jordan up here.
How much you want to bet my picture is going to be of something at a close focus distance?
I bet it's some kind of like macro abstract.
Probably grass. I mean,
grass. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's some good light outside right now, so you should do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Okay. All right. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Right. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate it.
Of course. See you guys later.
Bye.
I don't have anything again.